Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to Stay Plugged In. My name is Bearlight, and I'm with a Stay Plugged In Coca-Cola All-Star named Riv6r. Riv6r, thank you so much for taking your time and talking with me.
Of course, it was nice talking to you too.
Absolutely. So, first of all, gotta call it out because I see it in your background. The Stay Plugged In Coca-Cola All-Star fridge. So I want to talk about it. What was your experience like being a Coca-Cola All-Star?
I'm not gonna lie, it was great. Like, I felt like really special. I'm not gonna lie, like I was one of like the top 50 candidates, I'm right? And it was like, I was like, wow, like I never thought I would like actually like be selected and stuff. And to top it off, come out second in the tournament.
No doubt about it. Actually, 24 in Valorant. Kind of mind-blowing, eh?
24. That's even crazier to think about.
No doubt about it. So I do want to ask, what does it mean? Because being an all-star, because you know, being 1 out of 24 is something pretty incredibly special. And you said maybe it's not something that you expected, but what does it mean to be an all-star in your eyes?
I guess it means like you're a really talented individual. So there's something unique about you. You know, something that stands out about your character, and like you know, you're like that. You stand out than other people.
Definitely. So, you know, obviously there was a brand new format that we announced to. We did the skills challenges, which is 1v1s, right? Or if you will, it's obviously deathmatch. So solo deathmatch, you come in. How'd you feel about that experience as well?
Solo deathmatch. I'm not gonna lie, I was having a rough experience with that. Like, I was still on my broken mouse, so it was like really hard for me.
Oh no.
And I played that whole tournament with the broken mouse almost, but honestly, it was a good format. Like, I liked it. It was fun. I really liked, you know, how Curry was watching. It made it even more like, I guess, like nerve-wracking for me, cause like I had to try harder and stuff, cause like that's my goat.
Dude, that's like almost a nightmare situation when your mouse isn't working, right?
Yeah.
But either way, I mean, it's still cool. And you got to meet everybody else who was an all-star too. I mean, Sacred was on your team, who's semi-pro too. Do you feel any future teams cooking up with anybody that you played with?
I do feel some future teams are cooking up. Like, I think they're gonna be way better players now. Is it because like I'm pretty sure after that Stay Plugged In Coca-Cola tournament, there's a lot of like word on the street now. You know, like online. So there's gonna be definitely more players being included now.
That's right. That's right. And then after All-Star Weekend, you participate in that. You meet all these cool people. And then now you've signed up for C2C as well. Do you bring a heightened confidence coming into C2C after being named one of the 24 All-Stars for Valorant?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like everyone else, like, you know, I feel like I'm like, you know, perform even better. I've been improving a lot lately, and I feel like my mindset has been like even better as well. Like, I'm definitely more confident after the Stay Plugged In Coca-Cola. Definitely.
Cool. Let's talk about your playstyle, because I see you listed duelist initiator combination. So obviously you like to get on site pretty quickly and like to be involved in that process. Would you call yourself an aggressive player or more timid? What kind of player would you describe yourself as?
I'm more of a get in there player. Like, I just be running it down, you know, like that's what I'd be doing.
Love it. Love it. Couldn't be me. I'm more of a support guy, so there always needs to be somebody like you on the team, so I definitely appreciate that kind of mentality. There's no doubt about it. So after being selected a first-time All-Star, by the way, this is the first time we ran it with Stay Plugged In, which is awesome. So you've been named a first-ever All-Star, and you built the path forward now for others to follow in your footsteps. So what would you say, and what would be your advice to younger players who are looking to become an All-Star as well?
I'd say if you're trying to improve to become an all-star, definitely keep up with pro play. Definitely keep up with how they play, their play style. Also, it's like most people say aim is like the big thing, but it's mainly just your game sense. Like me, I don't aim train at all, but I still have pretty good aim. I can't lie. But mainly it's just the game sense there and how you communicate with your teammates. If you can communicate with your teammates, then you'll be able to do really good.
Communication is one of the number one things that colleges look for. So I agree with that. And I also agree with the fact that you're absolutely nutty at popping heads. So two things I agree with there. So I also want to talk about the care package that includes the fridge. Any friends and family that got to witness you opening this, or how was the reaction as a whole, knowing that you're an all-star now?
Well, the reaction was like, when I received that package, it was just me and my brother because my mom was at work. But like when we opened it, I thought I was like, oh, I forgot about this package. And we opened it, it was like, it's a mini fridge. I'm like, that's actually crazy. And then I opened more of it, like inside the mini fridge, and it was like merch with my name on it, the hats, and like other gear. And I was like, wait, it's actually really cool. Like, you know, it's like really cool how they did this and like planned it out and everything.
You're 1 of 24, man. You're awesome in the game and out of the game. So, like you mentioned, that's we definitely love rewarding that kind of thing at Stay Plugged In. I'm glad you enjoyed it, man, for sure. And now I mentioned as well, you're going and competing into C2C. There are also other All-Stars. I believe the count's up to 10 now as far as like all the All-Stars that'll be there. So I do have to ask you, if you end up facing one of these All-Stars, which might be inevitable down the road, seeing how talented you are. You run into them, what's going through your head? Are you looking for bragging rights out there? Or are you just, are you nervous and timid to go up against them? Or are you kind of respecting the challenge there?
I mean, I'm respecting the challenge, and I'm also like looking for like a fight to put up with now, cause like I'm on a new mouse, like I'm gonna be unstoppable.
Hey, that's right, dude. You got that new equipment ready to go. That was my final question here for you, but I do have one more thing for you. Any shout outs that you want to give for number 1, becoming an All-Star, and number 2, the upcoming C2C?
I mean, I like to say shout out to my friend group. Like, they're mainly like very supportive of me, and they like always been there for me. Like playing Valorant, like we transitioned from Fortnite to Valorant together, and we've all been like succeeding in it. And yeah,
Sweet.
especially my friends and family of course. Never forget about them.
No doubt about it. Riv6r, thank you so much for taking your time and talking to me, man.